What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a final review over 3 CJRB knives. First is going to be the Hectare, then we're going to do the Bowie Pyrite, and then the Locust. And this is not quite the Locust. I have all the information on this. Couldn't find the price on that, but I have the budget Locust, so I'll give you that price. Obviously, it's different materials, different stuff like that, but I'll get into that here in a second. And then I'll do also like the weights and the measurements and stuff like that all towards the end. I'll do them all at once, but first off, I'll just start talking about each one. This right here is the CJRB Hectare. I really liked this original design a few months ago. When it first came out, I thought it was pretty good. Liked it. Almost, I don't know about better than the Pyrite. I probably would say I liked it better just because size. It was pretty close, I guess, to the large Pyrite. Maybe not quite as big, but I like this a little better. This is a different blade shape. The other one was a drop point. This right here is a Warncliffe, obviously, and it's got that sand polish grind on it, or finish with the flat grind on it. Now, for the steel, if I can get the show up, it's the ARSF2. Now, the thing about that is it is a new steel, a little more expensive. The older one was the AR RPM9, and what they were trying to do is improve on that. And they were wanting to bring up the edge retention, like so it's, sharper, longer, and also maintain that toughness of it. Whether it did or not, they say it did. You're paying for that, so hopefully it did right. I've never had a problem with the AR RPM9, so if it's even better than that, I'm probably going to be pretty happy with it if it is as good as they say it is. But obviously you're paying for that price, so it is going to be a little more expensive. This one right here is going to be coming in at $89.99. So like I said, a little more expensive. It is really, really light. I can't wait to go over some of the weights and check them out to see how what the weights are, because both of these are like stupid light. Like, it's kind of crazy. This one's a little heavier, obviously, but these two are just super light, but super nice. They're comfortable, feel pretty durable. So we're kind of curious about them. I'm kind of curious about them. It is micarta, obviously, with the OD green handle. Pretty comfortable. I always liked the OD green look, excuse me. I always thought it looked pretty good. I like the micarta too, obviously, just it goes well together. Like, this is also OD green from, like, I guess Civivi, so it's a little different. But this is obviously G10, so it's a little different. So I like this for the micarta look. It is riding on ceramic ball bearings. I think most of CJRB knives are ceramic ball bearings. I don't think they do anything different. But all three of these knives are ceramic ball bearings. Pocket clip is steel. Pretty tight. There you go. I had to actually straighten this up. I had to tighten the screws a little bit. The screws are recessed, but the pocket clip is not. The screws they looked like they were still recessed, but I tightened them up just a smidge, because the pocket clip was way up here. Like, it wasn't way up here. If you saw the first impressions, it was probably like bottom of it was like right up here. It looked a little goofy because it was quite the angle. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I kind of touched it, kind of moved it a little bit, and it moved like quite a bit. So all I needed was tighten down a little bit, and now it works just fine. I do like CJRB's pocket clips, just as that goes up and not up and out. I feel like that works better for my pants, my pockets, and stuff like that, so I'm always pretty happy with that. This is a crossbar lock, and it's pretty tight, the tension is, so it definitely flies open pretty strong. It is not got like any other holes in there to get the crossbar lock like lighter or heavier. It's just one hole right there, so it's going to be one tension on it. You're not going to be able to change out. I don't see any holes, at least right where I'm like looking. It's kind of like right there. You can kind of see it. I don't see anything there, so I'm assuming that's it. I didn't read anything about it either. These are all skeletonized. At least these two are. I'll check out later. But these are skeletonized also, so that's what also is making them stupid light, man. I'm telling you. Like, you'll see here in a second when I get that scale out. But, oh, the pocket clip is reversible, though. Right there. There you go. There you go. And got a lanyard hole for you. Not really what I care for, but hey, it's all right. Not big in their jimping. Jimping's just kind of blah. Okay, it's really just not, it doesn't really work for me. It's just more smooth. Like, I want to like it. I try to talk big about it and try to talk good about it, but it doesn't bother me. Like, it's better than having no jimping at all. So it's not as bad as I want to say it is. Like, it's something, right? It's something. But overall, it feels pretty good. I like it. Price point, like I said, 90 bucks. Both of these are, I believe, are 90 bucks right here. I think this one is too. So they are a little expensive. But this is the Bowie Pyrite. Really like this. This is a button lock though. A lot of their knives these days are going with the button lock. Not all of them, but a couple. And with that secondary lock, which is kind of cool. So if it's a button lock, at least it's a secondary lock. That's kind of cool. Not on this one though, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. 90 bucks on this one too, like I was saying. You have a sand polish finish with a flat grind on it. A nice little clip point, and that's also with the AR. Let me see if I can get the show up for you guys. ARSF2. Barely see it, but it's on there. Really like this knife. Guess what it stands out to me is where I can flick it. The fuller tab like allows me to put my finger just about anywhere. That was my ring finger right there. So I can even flip it with my ring finger. Down here, down low. So like it's easy to flip when you can do it correctly when you're not screwing yourself up. It works well. I can flick it anywhere. I can do the thumb studs pretty well, even with my thumb. It's not bad. Jimping's the same as the Hectare. It's all right. It's all right. I guess it'll do. It'll do. What I really liked about this one was, obviously it's got the micarta OD green, but what I really liked was the milling on it. Excuse me. I thought it was pretty cool. It's great for like just handles and ergonomics. Like it's great grip with it. It just feels good. I feel like my hand really like locks in to the scale. I like it. I think it works. That's probably what kind of pops about this knife. Obviously the blade shape does, but I think it's the scales that really kind of give it that final touch, that finishing touch. It is also got a steel pocket clip, same as the Hectare. Reversible as well. It is recessed on this one, and so are the screws, but it does not have a filler tab on the opposite side. Sucks, that's all right though. Again, skeletonized. There you go. There you go. I already told you button lock. Obviously ceramic ball bearings. Yeah, that's really popped was the scales. Really liked them. There's just a little comparison to kind of show you guys. It does look a little different in color though, but even though they're both the OD, the same color, but they do look a little shade different. This one right here is the CJRB Locust. Now this is the Kickstarter version. I didn't see this on the website. All I saw was budget ones on the website. So I couldn't find anything about this except on the Kickstarter website. I couldn't even find a price on it. So for the budget versions, there are different materials, obviously. This right here is S90V, so obviously the steel's up there a little higher. It's going to be above $100, obviously. Probably closer to 2. But this one is S90V. The other ones are, I think the AR, or I don't know what those are. The price is $49.99 for the budget-friendly ones, versions of it, budget-friendly versions of it. So I'm assuming it's going to be the AR RPM 9 for those. This right here, I heard it was a pain in the butt to disassemble and put back together. That's from one person who did that, and I'm going to say he knows what he's doing because he's taken apart a lot of knives. But he had a little problem, so it's kind of like a little ick on my part. I'm not real, thrilled about that. But I don't take all my knives apart anyway. If I can clean them without that, obviously that's great. If I have to take them apart, it kind of sucks, but I'll do it if I have to get them cleaned out. But hopefully that would not be the case for something like this. But it does also, for opening, you have the thumb pad or thumb disc, and it actually works. It works well. I haven't had any problem with this thing. I actually like it. I actually like it, believe it or not. As you can see, it works every time just about. Reverse or thumb. I do like that secondary lock though, just as a button lock. I think it's the kind of nice little secondary thing in case something happens. It is a little loose, like when you engage your button lock, your regular one. Obviously, my secondary is engaged already, but once you engage your normal lock, like it is a little loose, but it's also because that lock's keeping you from, obviously, if you have a hold of it, keeping you from smashing your fingers with the sharp edge of the knife, especially with S90V. Once you disengage that, there you go, baby. And it does work also when it's closed. No flipping it open or anything. So that's kind of cool. Kind of cool little touch. You have gold liners, as you can kind of see. Let me kind of gold all the way kind of through. Kind of cool, I thought. Not skeletonized. You do have carbon fiber inlays. You have titanium also handle. It is button lock, obviously, like I said. Pocket clip is titanium. And this knife just goes really well together. I'll show you in a second. CJRB does a good job of this. I'll show you why I think that in a second, I guess. But oh, another thing is it's DLC coated also. So you have a DLC coated blade with a flat grind, and it's a spear point, obviously, with the S90V. I'll show you right here. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. And you got that thumb disc, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so the budget-friendly version is $49.99. I'm going to say this one's $200 because it is titanium. It is carbon fiber. It is DLC, is what they say. It is DLC, S90V. So I'm going to say $200 at least, give or take. Solid overall, though. I just wish I knew the price. I just can't find it. But that's all right. Now, the reason why I'm going to bring up how they do their gold and black and stuff like that for their blades, why I really like them, they just look good. And one thing I wish this baby right here was the same was this right here, this little silver button. I hate that thing. It looks goofy. I wish they would have gone with gold just to make it pop. Like, it's the only thing on there that's, yeah, like the same thing. It's the same stuff, except for it's got a gold button or a silver button lock instead of the gold. If they would have went the gold, I think I would like this even more. But they do a good job on it. Even though this is a PVD coating and this is DLC. Kind of show you a difference real quick. It's pretty close, but it's a little different. Obviously, DLC is going to be a little more durable for you. But man, they do the black and gold very, very well. Especially with the carbon fiber. I think they look pretty dope myself. Out of all three of these, that looks the coolest to me. Even though I really like this one. I like the price. Well, no, I guess if you're buying the budget one, obviously the price is going to be much better on that. But I do like this one a lot. Like that Bowie Pyrite just kind of pops to me. Let's get a real quick measurements and stuff like that since we have them all out. All right, cutting edge for the Hectare is 2.75 inches long with a total of about 7.3 inches long. Bowie Pyrite is about 2.95 inches long and about 7.3 also for the overall length. Cutting edge for the Locust is 3 inches. Or 2.95. I'm going to go 2.95 for the cutting edge. And then overall, you're looking at about 7.15 for the Locust right there. Screws are probably relatively all going to be the same. So for the Locust, you have T8 and T8. T6 for the pocket clip. So everything's T8 except for the pocket clip. And what I didn't say is this pocket clip is reversible, which is awesome. Got a little filler tab right there. It's pretty spiffy. The screw's on the other side. So there you go. Kind of dope, right? Yeah, for sure. And obviously this thumb disc is a T6 also. For the Bowie Pyrite, looking at a T8 for the pivot. T8. T. Okay, so the pivot is T8. I think the scale and everything is T6. Yeah, everything's T6. Oh, well, see, that's loose right there. Good Lord. So I'm looking at it off screen a little bit. Okay, so I just found this out. I don't like it. Or is that supposed to be like a lock type thing? No, because that's... Okay, so it spins. This is a T6 and this spins in there. Now, what I want to show you is that these are T6 definitely right here. And this is definitely a T8. Take a look. I wish I could show this better. Maybe I can get a flashlight. Nope, not a laser light. There you go. Come on now. Kind of see that screw right there on the scale, right there. And when you come over here, I don't know, I can't show you real well. But it's like the screw's not, like a screw, like it obviously the bit goes all the way down in it, but it doesn't with this. Like it goes to the top, and as you can see, it spins. It's like it was not drilled out properly all the way or carved out all the way down. Like it really just fits on the top and that's it. Even though it goes in a little bit. I mean like a hair, that's it. But it won't go down all the way. So I don't know if, I doubt anybody's taken this apart already. Because you freaking can't. That's kind of crazy. So let's check this one out. All right, screws look all normal on this one. Let's try it again. T8, T8, T6, T8, T8, T8. Everything's T8 except for the pocket clip. So I'm assuming this is all T8 except for the pocket clip, except on this side, the T8 don't work. Just because that screw's not manufactured all the way correctly. Like it's not drilled out to the proper length or whatever inside of it. So that's a real lame thing. Kind of stupid, but that's all right. Well, now you guys saw that, so hopefully that's not just... Well, hopefully that's just this one odd one, obviously, not just like all of them, obviously. Hopefully, I'd hate for someone to buy a knife and get screwed over with it. All right, weight for the Hectare is 2.5. See, I told you these were light. 2.5. Let's try this guy right here. I'm going to say 2.4. Yeah, there you go. See, I figured it was a smidge lighter. 2.4, not bad. And the Locust is 3.3. All right, a little heavier I figured it was. Definitely feels like it. And 3.3. Cool. That's all I got, though, guys. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. And if you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If not, not a big deal, but have a great rest of your day. Thanks, guys.